growing in abundance. When you hear that phrase, what do you feel and tune into? Is it noticing everything you don't have? Is it noticing the lack of what you want more of in your life? Or do you tune into the gratitude that you do have for all the abundance that you do have in your life? For all the ways that you are growing into abundance in your life. It's a powerful shift. Growing in abundance is a powerful shift. It's a powerful shift from focusing on the lack of things in our life, the lack of what we don't want, or the lack of what we do want, towards growing into what we most deeply desire and yearn for, and growing into how we're here to serve, and growing into creating meaningful connections, meaningful pursuits, and meaningful experiences, and meaningful moments, and deepening into who we are. That's what true abundance is. And nature shows us that every single day. Nature shows us that by reminding us through what we've learned through science, is that we are made up of over 30 trillion cells. And some say, with what we're learning about the gut biome and the microbiome, that we're made up of over 50 trillion cells. 50 trillion. That's a big number. And nature shows us that a single seed, one single seed, can grow into hundreds of seeds. Sometimes even more, sometimes 1,000 seeds. And nature shows us that there's always a way to grow. There's always more than what we need. And so I'm wondering, noticing where you're at in this very moment, I'm wondering where your growth edge is at with growing in abundance. I'm curious what you are deepening into. I'm curious about what your most deepest desires are for growing in abundance. Is it deepening into more meaningful relationships? Is it deepening into more wisdom as a farmer or gardener? Is it deepening into how to manage those weeds in your fields or in your gardens or in your yards? Is it deepening into how to be a better, more connected parent? Is it deepening into how to nurture and nourish your health? Where is your growth edge for deepening into and growing in abundance? Issue 9 of Heart and Soul magazine is all about growing in abundance. It's about being plugged into your passion. It's about noticing the abundance around you in your farms and in your gardens. It's noticing the abundance of natural ways that we can control the bugs in our gardens and in our fields. It's noticing the incredible abundance of wisdom in nature, in plants' immunity to work with all the microbes and bacteria in the soil so they can grow in an abundance of immunity, passing that immunity on to us. It's about noticing the abundance of ways that we can farm and garden, and that there is no one way or right way to farm or garden, but many, many ways. There's market gardens, there's farm to table gardens, there's grain farms, there's permaculture gardens. And in Heart and Soil, we like to feature them all because we believe that growing in abundance is about bridging conversations and learning from each other. And that's really what this issue of Heart and Soil magazine is all about, is highlighting and amplifying all the different ways that we can grow in abundance with each other. I'm Natalie Forstbauer, founder and editor-in-chief of Heart and Soul magazine. I'm really excited you're on this journey. If you have not got a complimentary issue of Heart and Soul magazine because you're not a subscriber yet, then head on over to heartandsoulmagazine.com and you can get a free issue when you sign up for a newsletter. And if you're not a subscriber yet, join us for just $39.99 a year. It's an amazing publication with amazing contributors and with fantastic content. We're here to serve you and to amplify all the amazing work being done around the world for regenerative farming, gardening, and living. You make yourself an amazing day. Big love and enjoy issue 9, Growing in Abundance. And let us know how you're growing in abundance. Send us an email. We'd love to hear from you. Connect at heartandsoilmagazine.com is how to get in touch. Big love.